What up, everybody? So, we are back in action. The last video I made was working on this guy. So, this guy had, when I first got it, it had the 390 motor in it. So, we upgraded to the 550 motor. Right there, 550. Okay, so we upgraded to the 550. When we upgraded the 550 motor, the old gears in the gearbox, right there, the old gearbox, the gears that come with this thing, some of the gears in it, I think one gear is plastic, the main gear, it's in there, like as you can see inside right there. That one, this is a new gearbox, so this one came with a metal gear. The old gear that came with the truck, it actually has a plastic gear. I don't know if any other people has bought these ones from Amazon. When you buy them from Amazon, it's the cheapest truck, one of the cheapest trucks you can buy. I don't know if it's something they do come with, the plastic gear. I've seen on YouTube that people have bought these things and they come with the metal gears. Well, mine came with the plastic gear. So the plastic gear, if I can get it off here, the plastic gear would be this one right here. So mine came with the plastic one. The book says it actually has metal, so I don't know if the factory screwed up or what, but mine came with plastic. But anyways, the point I'm getting to is the gear, when you upgrade to the 390 motor to the 550 motor, if you don't have the metal gear in your truck, you want to upgrade it to a metal gear. Get rid of the plastic one, get a metal one. If not, your gears inside of the gearbox, right? So let's see if I can find it. So the one with the inside of the gearbox, those are all metal, but the main one, the main gear that you want to upgrade, what the hell, I can't even get into the bag. The one you want to upgrade, so this one here, if you can see it, that one right there, that's a plastic gear. That it looks metal, but it's actually plastic. All the other gears are metal. I don't understand why they put a plastic gear on top of metal gears, but they did. I don't know if it's something the factory screwed up or if I just got a truck, it had a plastic gear in it. I don't know. Like I said, everybody I have talked to or associated with on YouTube, they said all their gears were metal. Mine is actually plastic. So when we upgraded to the 550 motor, it literally shattered my little gears. So what I mean by shattered the little gears, it literally shattered So this gear here is the gear I'm talking about. It is, you know, the teeth are wind down, as you can tell. Try to get my camera to focus, but the teeth are wind down. As you can tell right here, see how the gears are chipped and stuff? That's from putting the 550 motor on it. Also, this gear here is also plastic. It's a plastic gear, but the end gear here is actually metal. That's a metal gear. And what I mean by inside the gearbox, inside of the gearbox you have these little gears right there. We're trying to get the camera to focus, but the camera will not focus. Right there. See that little gear right there? Well, this one here, that one's completely tore up. And this one's completely tore up. These guys go inside of this housing here. So they sit down inside, and then this gear is tore up. Like I said, let's just see. So this gear here is tore up, as you can tell. So this sits down inside on top of these gears and spin. Well, when you stick that 550 motor on it, it ran like it did. It ran for 2-3 days. It ran fine. 2-3 days. Awesome. Ran great. And then all of a sudden I took it back outside, put another battery on it, took it outside, started running it again. When I ran it again, I did a couple donuts with it, jumped it. I was having a blast with it. But then it ended up only spinning the front tires because I destroyed those gears right there. So I destroyed those gears and I ended up eating those gears. So there are teeth on here, so you can probably still use that, but I would not recommend to use it because for the simple fact of it is those gears are completely tore down. Like, yeah, they hook inside of here pretty good, but with that 550 motor, it's just going to tear it down more. As you can tell, when you flip it up, see how worn down those teeth are. Almost like it was sitting on there just spinning. It wasn't literally latched down like how it should be. It just sat there and just kept on spinning on top of them. But so I ended up ordering a new housing, new gears and all that, new pinions, everything. Ordered a bunch of new stuff. So this is the new gearbox right here. So let me get some stuff to wipe my hands off here. So this is the new gearbox. New gearbox. I haven't opened this gearbox up, but as you can see inside, that is actually a metal gear. So we're going to open this up. And see. Now I notice also the gears do not come when you get them brand new. They do not have any lubrication. So you got to get some kind of lubrication to lube it up. See how there's no lube down in there? There's no lube at all. No grease, no nothing. So I would recommend you to, and I like these. These are awesome. Everything's metal. Metal gears and everything. This gear here is plastic. This gear here is plastic. The only thing it's metal, it's in this housing here. That's a metal gear, metal gear, metal gear, and this is also a metal gear right there. That's a metal gear as well. So everything on the inside of the housing is all metal. All your little gears are metal. Everything, your main gears are metal. The only thing it's not metal is this gear and this gear. I don't understand why they did that, but this is a plastic gear and that's a plastic gear. So that's one thing I like about this new gearbox. Here's a metal. Down inside it's metal. That one's metal. Inside of the housing, all those gears are metal. So everything's metal. So with that being said, this 550 motor here, we also have a metal pinion gear. This is the brass metal pinion gear. Can't remember what size it is, because actually this gear right here, actually this truck actually came with a smaller gear, so I upgraded it to a little bit bigger gear. This one came off of my T-Max truck, the Bigfoot T-Max, or Traxxas, the sledgehammer truck. I got this one from my cousin. So I ended up, that's what this frame is right here. This is a Traxxas, hammer. So I ended up tearing it down. Got a new body for it. This body right here, I just painted. So it will go on this chassis. All those parts, new rims, tires down in there. I do love, this is what they come on when you first get them. So these are the Traxxas tires that come with this truck when you first get it. So I upgraded. So when this truck will get built, this truck will be getting built this winter after I get all the parts for it. This is the rims and tires, 14, 54, 56. They're real good rubber. I love this tire. I love the style of the tire. This thing will look monstrous on this. As you can tell, the difference. These are a little smaller. Those are 10 times bigger. Love it. Eventually, we will get a new controller for that truck. But with this guy here, this is the stadium looking truck. This one's getting a new body put on it. So right now we're just focusing on the new gearbox. I did a last video. The last video was talking about the old gearbox. I was going to tear it down. So a couple weekends ago I tore it down. And this is what I found out. I thought it was the gears were bad. And yes, they are bad. Right there. So if you ever buy this truck is a very fun truck to play with. I would highly recommend to get this truck if you're just getting back in or first time starting into the RC world. Like I said, I used to run RC trucks many years ago. They were very fun for me. Ended up getting into a jam where I had to sell a bunch of stuff. So I sold all my RC stuff. Now I'm getting back into it. So yeah, This one, I would, if you're just getting into the RC world, you're looking for something to build from ground up, but you also want to play with it while you're building it. This is the truck to do it with. This one, and there's another one like it, but it has a more powerful motor. I'm thinking about this winter buying the other one. It's called, I think it's called Ground Zero. It's made by the same company, um, Hosim. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's made by the same company. It is. It's made by the same company. Um, the only thing it's different, it's just a tad bigger. It's a 1/10 scale. This one's 1/10 scale, but it's a little bit bigger. It has the bigger body, has the bigger tires, and it has a little bit bigger chassis, like longer. Um, this is the 1/10. This is the 1/10. Um, that one's a 1/10. That's another one I'm building. That one's going to be the uh, drift car that I'm going to be building there. Got a new servo for this guy here. Got some new tires, as I just said. So slowly for this one, we're building. This one should be up and running this winter. This one should be up and running here in the next few days. Right now I got to get some grease so we can grease the gears. With that being said, if you want to see more videos of this thing running, subscribe, come and check it out, come and join, hit that subscribe button, whatever you want to do, and I should have this one up and running here. If it's not running today, it will be running here in the next couple days. But with that being said, if you ever want to get into the RC trucks, I would highly recommend getting this one for your first truck and then doing your upgrades to it. I would upgrade the 390 motor to the 550 motor. The thing you will have to buy, you will have to buy the adapter right there so it can fit on this truck. Now this truck here will get a different motor put on it next month. I will be getting a bigger motor for it, but lighter. It's a bigger and lighter. It's the 24, oh, what was it? The 2212. It's a brushless 2212. It's actually in the truck. The X15, it's actually in that truck, but you can buy them off of Amazon for 23, 26 bucks. So we're going to upgrade the 550 motor to a lighter and smaller motor, but it's going to have more power, more torque. It won't be able to keep the front tires on the ground. I guarantee you that. We probably end up roasting the back tires, but hey, that's what's fun about these things. So yeah, I would highly recommend you if you're wanting to get into it. This is the truck to buy. We're going to upgrade the shocks, the steering linkages. We got new steering linkages for it, so that's going to get changed out. The only thing I don't like about the steering linkages, you cannot adjust these. So when you're steering it, one tire is kind of cockeyed, one tire's nice and straight, and you can turn it on your controller, try to straighten the tires the best you can. It will not work. So I would highly recommend, if you buy this truck, I would upgrade the motor from a 390 to a 550 motor. or upgrade it to the 2212 motor. Upgrade to those. You can get them in different colors. You can get them green, blue, red, purple, whatever. These are the cheaper. These were only like $7.89. So I just got the green ones. You will have to upgrade your gearbox. I would highly recommend when you first get one of these, upgrade your gearbox to a better gearbox. This gearbox is a little stronger than this one because it's got the metal on it. But this gearbox will get upgraded here soon to a metal gearbox. Actually, it's an aluminum gearbox, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. The upper and lower control arms will get replaced. Those will be replaced with aluminum, so they're stronger for one. For two, they're lighter, so the rear and the front ones will get pulled off and get exchanged out for aluminum. The shocks are not oiled shocks, so those will come off and get oiled shocks. I do not like these shocks. If you push down on it, they suck. They like really, I do not like them because there's no oil in them. They're not oiled shocks, oiled filled shocks. I want oiled filled shocks. For one, they're bigger. For two, they're more, you can adjust them. That's what comes on this truck, the oiled filled shocks right there. I was going to put these on that truck, but you can't. So I'm going to have to order some oiled filled shocks for that truck as well. So with that being said, stay tuned. You guys can watch me run this, and we will test it out in the next video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share, comment. Leave me a comment, tell me what you guys are working on.